Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eve and my channel is Eve 44.4. In this video today, I'm going to focus in on the Venus retrograde in the sign of Leo. So as we get started here, just a few things. For any further information on who I am, all the services I offer, that is down below in my website, evela.com. Do check that out. If you do want to follow me weekly for shorter videos, my Instagram handle is below as well. And the timestamps will be listed in terms of me speaking for 5 to 10 minutes on the astrology, followed by how to pick your card, and then each pile will be listed just in case you don't want to listen to these few minutes I talk about astrology here. Now, this will be my second video of a series of 3 where I am checking in on the energy of Venus, because when she goes retrograde, she stays in a sign for 4 months and 1 week, whereas her normal transit through a sign is about 27 days. So she's staying very long within that energy because there's something we need to be looking at in our lives. We need to be working through, growing in, healing, resolving, whatever the issue may be. Do check out my first video on this, which I posted about a month ago, where I brought in some messages and guidance for just Venus overall in the sign of Leo, but what she was doing and bringing in during the pre-shadow. So whenever a planet, one of the personal planets, which are Mercury, Mars, and Venus, when they go into a retrograde, they have what we call a pre-shadow during the retrograde and a post-shadow. The pre always comes before, and it's setting us up for the energy that that planet is going to bring in, and through the sign language that that retrograde is going to occur within. So Venus actually entered the sign of Leo on June 5th. She entered the shadow, though, on June 19th. So you can go back if you want and look at what was the energies in your life going into June. Was there a change? Were there certain things that were coming up and grabbing your attention? Were there literally events occurring outside of you that you had to face that maybe you had no idea were coming in? All right. Now, Venus is retrograde July 22nd through September 3rd. I'm doing this video here on July 23rd because I wanted to give her the full 24 to 48 hours to sit into this, to get into this energy. Venus takes about 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours to really settle into the energy, and about 5 to 6 days prior to that, and about 5 to 6 days after as well, she is almost standing still. She doesn't move much. She's at a place trying to settle into the energy, trying to prepare us for what it is she's really bringing in. So if you want to look at the exact timing here of when she started hitting that point, it was the new moon on July 17th. And then right now over this weekend, she's settling into the retrograde. However, she's barely moving until the 27th, 28th of July. And then you'll see her start to move a little bit faster as she's going through the retrograde, which means she's going backwards. And so let's look at the word retro. Retro, think about this, retrospective. We're looking behind us, right? We're facing something in our lives that maybe we didn't complete. When Venus is retrograde, she has 4 specific areas that she brings us into. One is our area of love and abundance. One is love. So it's all about romance. It's all about the relationships in our lives. It doesn't have to be just romantic relationships. Venus speaks to us about the most significant relationships we have, especially those that are heart-based, where we really have deep love in this connection. Venus also rules abundance and prosperity, self-value and self-worth. They all tie together. And so because she's the goddess of abundance, she brings us face to face with any area in our life where we may feel a lack of abundance. We might have lack consciousness around self-value, self-worth. And she's going to bring us to look at whatever it is that might be blocking us here in this area of our lives. The third placement or energy she works with is creativity. She's the goddess of everything creative. She brings in the creative impulse. And so you may want to tap in to your creative and intuitive center because they both do go together. I would like you to access greater creativity during this cycle. And then the fourth aspect she asks us to look at is beauty. How beautiful do you feel you are? And I'm not talking about just outer beauty here, because we live from the inside out. So you want to feel beautiful within yourself. Is it also a wonderful time to work on your outer beauty? Absolutely. Venus invites you to get a different hairstyle, cut your hair, color it, change up your makeup if you're a woman, or maybe not a woman, change your wardrobe. Perhaps you're wanting to get fitter, you're wanting to exercise more, you're wanting to change your body in some form. Venus is the goddess of the feminine, so for women out there, she could be bringing in issues around hormones. Maybe you're feeling something's up with your hormones, so do go in and get that checked. But when she's speaking to us about beauty, it's also about design. So you may want to look at your environment and how beautiful it is to you. Is your environment a reflection of how you feel inside? She comes in to beautify the outer trappings in our world, but that also includes how we feel about ourselves. It's that self-love part. So Venus will rule self-love, and then through the abundance, she rules self-worth and self-value. All of these are very key expressions of self, and she's moving here through the sign of Leo. And we just had the sun enter Leo here in the afternoon, evening of July 22nd. And so the sun and Mercury are really going to be helping Venus out. They're going to be Venus's helpers during this cycle. And the other planet that's helping Venus is Chiron in Aries. And then the nodes just changed signs here on the 16th, 17th of July. And they left Taurus and Scorpio and entered Aries and Libra. So we're having the fiery energies of Leo and Aries and the airy energies of Libra. These are the elements, if you will, that are helping Venus out during her entire cycle, even through the post shadow. And so let's look at that. It's all Aries, Leo, and we can bring in Sag as well. It's all the three fire signs. Fire is about accessing your passion. And Leo specifically rules the heart area, the heart chakra. So we are wanting to return. During a retrograde, we are in retrospective mode, right? We want to return to love. We want to return to creativity. We want to return to seeing ourselves as beautiful, as inspirational, as creative, and loving beings. We want to return to the most beautiful, happiest memories in our life where we felt these energies. So the return that Venus is bringing in is, I think, a return to happiness. But she's also giving us second chances in our lives. A second chance at abundance to create a whole new platform of abundance and prosperity. Perhaps there's going to be a job or a career returning to your life in this time frame because it wasn't ready for you back then, or you weren't ready for it, and you're getting a second chance at this career or this job, or perhaps even an increase in abundance where, again, you weren't ready for this. And what is the other return? We're returning to our creative center, knowing that when we sit in a place of deep creativity, which is our passion, creativity and passion sits in the heart chakra, but also the sacral. So from the sacral, which is the second chakra, up through the third, the solar plexus, into the heart, this is the zone of creativity and intuition. However, intuition will go from the heart to the third eye. So it's a little bit different. It goes upward. Our creative zone, though, lives very much in our core. And that's where our intuition starts from as well. And Venus through Leo and Aries, both of those signs, is a driving force for us to get very clear in this area of our life. So one of the first things I would invite you to do is clear your chakras. Do some chakra work. Get back into yoga if you don't do it. Pilates is wonderful. Martial arts. Get out and exercise, meditation. Bring in all of the tools that are going to make you feel very clear with how your energy is moving through your core, okay? And you may also want to go on a gentle cleanse or get very nutritionally clean, because that will help you as well. And then the last thing I want to say about returns is you could have a return to love. And that means that there could be a reconciliation in your love life. But it could be not just about love in terms of romance, but it could be a friend returning, an acquaintance returning, a family member returning to your life, a neighbor, but anywhere in your relationship zone where something was left undone, unfinished, incomplete, or you two are soulmates and you lost track of each other over the years and you're coming back into connection again. It doesn't have to be about leaving something undone. There's two ways to look at this. One is it's soulmates returning to your life. And this could even be new soulmates that you haven't yet physically met, but you've known them in other lifetimes, right? And the minute you meet them, you feel an instant attraction to them, an instant vibe here. Sorry, my hair loves to get into my face. And then the second category is those relationships in your life where maybe it didn't end well, or you never felt like there was a completion, or perhaps you did, you've made peace with it, but they haven't. Either way, there's an opportunity, especially through the actual retrograde portion of Venus, for these people to reach out to you. But they could also do it in the post shadow, which goes all the way up until October 7th. Alrighty, so that's the astrological portion. Let's dive in and look at how to pick your piles. I normally do 3, but I was guided to do a 4th today. And I'd like you to really follow your intuition here. And you may feel like there's more than one pile that's speaking to you, but there's a certain theme that I have with each pile. So you can either pick based on the theme or just the idea, oh, I like number 1, or I like number 4, or you can do it based on the crystal. So for pile number 1, we have a beautiful amethyst heart. And this is the pile that I'm going to call for those of you that are committed. You're in a committed partnership already, whether it's romantic or business, and it can be both. You feel very committed in your love life right now, and you just want to see, where is Venus taking you? What is it you need to be looking at? Because remember, Venus is about love, abundance, beauty, and creativity and self-worth. And you're returning to something here. So you're going to have something that is speaking to you, regardless of whether it's going to come up in your love life or not. It could be about your friendships or about your business. So that's pile 1, the committed pile. Pile 2, which is this lovely watermelon pink tourmaline, is for those of you that are in relationship, but you feel stuck. You don't know where it's going. So for pile 2, it's those of you that you're in a relationship, but you wonder, where is this going? I haven't seen any growth. Maybe I've been dating them, but I don't know really what we are. Are we completely loyal to one another? I'm living with them, but it hasn't gone anywhere past that. Are you getting engaged? I mean, those are the questions that you could be having here. The other possibility is you just feel stuck and you don't know what direction to turn in. So that would be your pile. Pile number 3, the pink rhodochrosite, is the singles pile. Okay. However, if you feel drawn to 3 and you're not single at all, go for it, right? But that's my singles. And pile 4 is my mystery pile. And that will be the moss agate, which is a beautiful blue-green heart. Alrighty, so the mystery pile, which is 4, is that none of the other 3 piles resonated. We don't know what lies there, what the answers are, what the direction is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. And I'm going to move these aside. Let's start with pile number 2. Oops, so sorry, pile number 1 here. Let's move that over there. Now I got to get it out of the range of the camera here. Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough space where I'm at, but that's good. So for those of you that chose pile number 1, my committed pile, this is the lovely amethyst heart. So I'm going to place that right there. And we're going to just look at what is your guidance here. What is Venus retrograding bringing to you? What are the tools that you need to be working on? What area of your life is being highlighted right now? And we're also going to look at what is possibly going on in your love life. Okay, so it's a very in-depth reading here. So the first message we have is the goddess Hathor is coming in to work with you throughout this retrograde. She's the goddess of creativity, but she's also the goddess of fertility. So those of you that are committed, you're in a very committed partnership, maybe you're wanting to get pregnant, or perhaps you're giving birth this year, or you just gave birth and you're very much in the energy of creating a family. And so Hathor here is also telling you that you're very fertile right now, whether that's fertile with having children, creating a family, or just creating ideas and more abundance and creativity in your life. But her direction is to allow yourself to receive, because Hathor is the divine feminine. In the Tarot, she is the empress. The empress sits on her throne. She's the receiver. She's not always running around doing things. Those are the pages and knights. She's a receiver. And so the counsel is allow energy and what you want to come to you. If you're always in a place of taking action, then you're in the giving and doing mode and you're not in the receiving mode. So the counsel from Hathor is allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, your energy, and your ability to give to others. So she's also directing you towards self-love, which makes absolute sense. This is my only pile, I think, that got 2 goddesses. I could be wrong. Una's saying easy does it. So pile number 1, you've been overdoing it. And so during this Venus retrograde, you need to be in a receiving mode, but also receive love for yourself. Work on self-love here. And Una's saying easy does it. This is not a time to hurry or force things to happen in your life, as everything is going to happen in perfect timing. The divine is in charge of this. I kind of like it. Boy, it really blends with my shirt. This might be my pile. That's really interesting. She's saying take your time. Don't rush. Everything's going to happen perfectly. And Una is a reminder that you're on a divine mission right now. Your path is set. If you feel like you're taking too long or things aren't quite working out yet the way you'd like, don't worry about it. Everything is happening exactly the way it is supposed to. Please relax a little, okay? And allow the universe to give to you. Not just people around you, but also to the universe. Oh boy, And am I right on target here? Because from the hero's journey, you are on the journey of divine discernment. Okay, so allowing your higher self, your soul, your guides and angels to be giving to you right now. Step back to find clarity. So divine discernment means you need to dive a little bit deeper into this. But to do that, you've got to take care of yourself first. You've got to be well rested. Easy does it, you know. And in Una, look at this. She's surrounded by the rainbow mantle, the cosmic ray of rainbow. And she's putting her face on a dove, the dove of peace. You're resting in the heart of the divine right now, pile one. Allow that to bring you the clarity that you seek. And please don't hesitate to call on the goddess Hathor and the goddess Una to help you here. But divine discernment is your birthright. Discernment also means you want to be very discerning. Discerning is about seeking a very clear, decisive answer. In other words, it's a very clear-cut answer. There's no room for ambiguity here. When we're looking at discernment, and let's see, that's number 13 here. We're looking at a very clear-cut answer. And she's saying to do this, you've got to be in your divine feminine. You know, there we go. So pile number one, whether you're in a male body, a female body, does not matter the gender. You need to be in your divine feminine, your yin energy throughout the Venus retrograde. When you're in your yin mode, you will fill your tank up and you will reflect on the larger version, the larger vision and purpose of what it is you're doing. So when it is time to move, you're going to do so with precision. In order to live in balance, you need to both have a time of action and a time of reflection. Okay, that is very, very beautiful. And so she's telling you that right now during the Venus retrograde, perhaps this is a time of inaction or stillness where you're filling your own cup, and you'll know when the time to act is. And yes, and wow, you're getting so many messages from Spirit, Pile 1. So for Pile 1, those of you that are committed, you're on a very strong spiritual pathway right now. You're listening to your inner self. You're listening to your guides. You're wanting to seek inner clarity before you make choices in your outer world. Spirit is the true essence that allows you to connect to all that is. So the answers you seek, Pile 1, they're not going to come from ego. They're not going to come from the outside world. They're going to come from inside of you, but through your higher self, your soul, and your guides. Pray, meditate, do affirmations, do breath work, yoga. Breathe in the light of divinity and allow it to be absorbed into your soul. So we keep getting these messages of stillness. Breathe in light to breathe out soul. Okay, that's the mantra I'm getting for you, Pile 1. So let's dive a little bit deeper. The whispers of love. Oh, this is interesting. Have patience. Okay, so Pile 1, you can't be in a hurry here. Nope. Whatever it is you're creating or whatever decisions you have to make, whether they're about business ventures, something going on in your actual relationship zone, or whether it's with friendships or family, have patience, because love is patient and kind always. So Venus retrograde is guiding you inward, isn't she? She's telling you to seek serenity and peace within, to know that love is patient and kind. That's what she's teaching you. Patience and kindness. I'm thinking of the movie Cinderella for some reason. Oh, and the other message, and this is about your relationships. Spend quality time together. It is imperative to spend quality time with those you are in significant relationships with. listening and talking to one another. So this could be taking time out of your life right now to spend really good, beautiful quality time with your significant other, but it can be all the significant relationships in your life, pile number one, not just your romantic partnership, okay? But take the time, and it's interesting, I'm actually getting a timing message. One, that I think maybe you need to go on vacation together, take time out, maybe go on a second honeymoon here. If you're married, go somewhere together, okay? And maybe even spend more time with the family if you have a family. In terms of timing, I'm sensing that whatever it is that is really coming into your life, it's coming in the fall. Okay, it's the end of summer, fall. I'm getting October's the month that's really coming in here, but I'm getting September, late September, October, November as perhaps a timing for you, okay? But something about the late summer and the Indian summer energy and the autumn equinox is speaking very strongly to me in terms of vacation or something that you're wanting to really finally start coming in. And if this is about making a decision, then maybe don't make that decision until Venus comes out of retrograde September 3rd. But at that point, we're going to have Mercury retrograding as well. And Mercury will not come out of retrograde until September 15th. So kind of be aware of the timing here. So let's dive into now just your love life, okay? Synchronicity. I love it. A divine soul counterpart relationship is being blessed right now by amazing moments of synchronicity. So pile number one, you're really being asked to focus on synchronicities. But the synchronicities in your life during this Venus cycle are actually showing you where the energy is working. It's showing you where your focus needs to be. And things are going to be happening in your life during this cycle in a very synchronistic way. I love it. Spirit is everywhere throughout your reading, bringing in all sorts of synchronicities. You're going to know the answer. I don't need to tell you that. I'm just here confirming, I think, pile one, what you already know. So let's look at our last little messages here from my Love is in the Air. I wanted to see what's up with your love life, okay? Because we're not getting a lot of love life messages for pile one, except for spending time with your significant other and your most significant relationships. We have divine union. This connection is protected by the divine. So whatever you're asking about in your significant relationship zone, pile number one, your message is that this connection is being protected by the divine. You've got a very divine, beautiful mission with this person, whether we're talking only or specifically about your partnership, your romantic partnership, or whether it's a very close friendship, family connection, or a business partnership. Take it as it resonates. And so your last two messages, because I want to pull a few messages from the Tarot. I love it. We've got the Fool. New beginnings coming into your life with the Four of Wands. You know, that's that's one of the creating happiness with others card. Okay. In this deck, the Four of Wands is about a creative venture, though. You're creating everything with all these people. But I love it because this is one of the marriage cards. Look at that. I love that visual. There's the king and the queen, right? They're together. And the ship is sailing. So they're creating something together. I feel like this is about your partnership, your romantic partnership, but it could be also about a business partnership. And your ships, I love it. The ship is coming in. Okay. So whatever it is that you've been working on, or you will be working very deeply on, it's going to be successful is what I'm getting. And it's going to bring in some beautiful, brand new beginnings in your life. But the Fool is also asking you to take a leap of faith here, okay? So don't step back in your comfort zone, pile one. You do need to take a leap of faith. This pathway you're going on, there's going to be newness on this pathway. You're going to have to get outside of your comfort zone to create this beautiful venture that you're creating here. And I wanted to mention one thing here at the very end. There could be some of you that chose pile number 1 and you're not actually married, and you're getting married, you're getting engaged, or you're getting married in the next couple of months. And you wanted this pile because you saw the word committed and you wanted to see what was here for you. And I'm getting, yes, you're going to get engaged. Yes, you're going to be committed. Okay? Beautiful messages. So pile 1, those were your messages. If you liked them, shoot me, give me a comment, give me a heads up. Boy, I'm forgetting some of my words today. And subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell as well so you'll be notified when I post my next video. And please share this with others. I'm trying to, build my channel. And so I really would love it if you can share this with others, especially if it resonated for you. Thank you so, so much for coming to my channel. So let's go now to pile number 2. Those of you that chose this beautiful watermelon, I think it's like a watermelon tourmaline, but also pile number 2, I'm calling it those of you that are up-leveling, meaning you're wanting to go beyond feeling stuck in your life where things aren't moving, you're feeling like you want change, you're feeling unclear about something in your life, and this Venus retrograde is here to help you get unstuck, if you will, and to up-level in certain areas of your life, whether that's specifically your love life, whether you're up-leveling in terms of creativity and beauty, the themes of creativity and beauty, or whether you're wanting to really up-level your life in terms of abundance and prosperity. So let's see, pile number 2. The goddess who came in for you is Freya. She is one of the Nordic goddesses. Be bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. That is so interesting because I ended pile 1 with the Fool taking a leap of faith. And it's so beautiful how that instantly goes into pile 2 like a wave. You may want to listen to pile 1. Freya, take a leap of faith, okay? Be bold. This is about accessing your feminine energy. There she is. Freya is always usually surrounded by the lynx medicine, which is the keeper of secrets. The lynx is the keeper of secrets and wisdom. So Freya is inviting you to access your divine sacred feminine, regardless of what gender you are, doesn't matter, but she's saying, be bold. You've got to take certain actions and risks in your life right now, okay? Otherwise, what you want may not come into being as quickly as you would like it to. But when I see Freya, I feel like it's a time for you to take action. So pile number 2, even though we're in a retrograde, I feel like there's certain action you might be needing to take. Ooh, I love this. There's no place like home, from the hero's journey. So your journey, your hero's journey right now is to find home. There's no place like home. Nestle into the sweetness. Okay, so this is a message that your answer to the actions you need to take into becoming unstuck and up-leveling your love life right now and your creative life and your abundant life is to find the places that feel like home. So if you're wondering about a current relationship in your life, the question you need to ask yourself is, when I'm with this person, do I feel like home? Are they part of my soulmate family? Do I feel a bond with them that is irreplaceable? Can I imagine my life without them in it? And then if the answer is no, you want to look at how are they going to fit into your life? Because the answer could be that yes, they're a soulmate, but maybe there's something here that's not ready, or there's something unhealthy or toxic going on. And so at that point, then you want to look at, how is this person going to be fitting into my life if they're not ready and I am? Okay, so these are all questions you're going to need to look at. There's no place like home. On your hero's journey, you will travel far from home, but you will never forget where you come from. Okay, you'll never forget your roots and your gratitude for all that nurtures, feeds, and grounds you. Okay, so that is a beautiful message. It's telling you to never forget who you are. Come home to who you are. And when you come home to yourself, then you're going to know what the answer is. So pile 2, you've got to dive deep within your own inner being, and the answers you seek live there. Okay, so let's look for further guidance here from the Universal Prophecy cards. What you seek is serenity. Avoid the drama that is near you and seek a path of peace. Calmness and serenity. So you want peace, you want calmness, you want serenity. One of the counsels they have is find ways to bring that stillness in, whether it's taking walks every day, working out every day, putting on meditation tape, high vibrational music. I put candles on, I light incense before I do these readings. I listen to really high vibrational music to get into the highest frequency that I can possibly create. And this is where your answers will come. But when I see serenity, I also get the sense that to stay out of drama means you've got to leave the room. And you're not going to find peace when you stay in the room where all the drama is occurring. You've got to leave it, get a breath of deep, fresh air, take a walk, take time out, and get really clear within yourself. Find that inner place of peace, and then you'll know how to approach the situation. The other message here is saying that don't be a creator of drama either. So there's 2 ways to look at this. One, avoid the drama that is near you, but also don't participate in it, feed it, and create it yourself, because that is not going to get you unstuck. So pile number 2, I'm getting a very big message about the lower frequency of Leo. Leo's lower frequency is drama. It's all about me, and I'm going to create a scene here until everyone focuses their attention on me. There's nothing wrong with asking for attention, but when we do it through drama, that's the negative ego, not the positive ego. So there's something about drama and wanting to create more serenity in your life, pile number 2, that is going to unstuck you from wherever you feel stuck, or it's up-leveling you right now in your life. And we've got 2 cards flew out for you. Grief. So it could be that there's a lot of sadness or disappointment you've been going through. Heartache has the ability to consume. Forgiving is not forgetting, but it's finding a different way to deal with life. So pile number 2, nothing about this is saying don't acknowledge the hurt, the pain, disappointment, sadness, whatever grief you're going through. It's vital that you're in it. It's vital that you acknowledge it, but don't allow it to consume you. Our emotions are here to guide us. They're here to show us the parts of us that are in balance, the parts of us that have been left out in the cold. We're not meant to leave emotions out in the cold. We're meant to bring them home, to acknowledge them, to heal them, and to integrate them. And so pile 2, there's something going on with you, with your emotional body. So you're grieving right now, and this could be, maybe you're grieving an ending. Maybe there is an ending in your love life right now, or an ending with a very long-term friendship, or perhaps you're losing a job or leaving a job that you didn't want to lose. And there's grief going on here. Don't resist what you're going through, but then do bring out your spiritual toolbox and really work with it, okay? Acknowledge and honor your feelings and ask for spirit to help you. Call on the goddess Freya to bring you through this, okay? Because she will. She'll bring you through it. Serenity is your birthright, okay? So let's see if we can get some more feedback here, because I'm feeling like for pile number 2, either something's just occurred in your life or it will be occurring. And it could be that you have a decision to make, and this decision is going to cause you a lot of sadness. Maybe instead of someone else walking out on you, you're going to be the one walking out. And you're not doing it without being conscious of what's going on. You're going to be very fully conscious of it, okay? Love makes the difference. So from the whispers of love, they're telling you to focus on love. Love can help heal past hurts, and it provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So love will make the difference. Allow love and serenity to be your guiding tools here. How would love show up to heal this situation in your life? But you've got to be authentic to who you are. Okay, so you've got 2 very important messages here. 1, love is the answer, but it has to start with self-love. Because if you're not authentic to who you are, you're lying to yourself. And when you lie to yourself, you're lying to the other person. And that's not being honest with them. That's not being loving with them. You've got to start with deep honesty and authenticity with yourself. You are being asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Okay? Yeah, don't avoid the emotions here. The emotions are beckoning you. Wow. I'm telling you, this is the pathway through, and I know you're going to get there. So, we got some, I didn't know, I just pulled cards, put them down, the different piles. Not every pile has the same kind of cards either. So you're the only one I think I pulled the romance angels for. Yeah, soulmate. This is why this is so difficult, because the person you're with is a soulmate. They're part of your soulmate tribe, whether we're talking about a romantic partnership, a relationship, a marriage, or we're talking about a deep friendship or a deep business connection where you know your soulmates. This is a soulmate. That's why this is so challenging. Yet at the same time, right behind it, we have free yourself. So there's something here that's not working. It's time to take back control of your life. You've given over control. That's what's going on here. So your guides are telling you, yes, you're with a soulmate, but somehow you've given your power over to them in some form. Or you've either given it away, given some of your power away to them, or you've allowed them to kind of run the boat and you haven't stepped into your power. So it's one of those 2 things. You've either very much given some of your power away because you want harmony, you want serenity all the time, you don't want to rock the boat, you don't want a challenge, you don't want to fight, you don't want drama, and so you're not standing up, okay? So remember with this card, avoid drama, but that doesn't mean don't stand in your power. It just means cool down before you do so. Have a cool head. You want to stand in your power from a very diplomatic place, okay? Take back control. It's only when you take in your own power back, or you come into your power, that you're going to know what to do here, okay? And you're going to have a choice to make, because we've got new love, okay? A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Now, the new love energy, though, speaks at many different levels. One, it can be you're developing new love for yourself. You're on a journey of self-love right now. You're figuring out who you really are, what you really want, who you want to be with. And in that process, you're taking inventory of all the most significant relationships around you, and you're going to see very clearly who you want to continue to have in your life and who you might need to say goodbye to. Okay. Or if it's about a friend or a friendship circle, sometimes my counsel to people is if something in a friendship isn't what it used to be and you're worried about it and it's causing you a lot of disappointment and sadness, maybe that friendship needs to go from your inner circle to your outer circle for a while. And that's okay. Pile number 2, everything is okay here. You're finding this incredible new love for yourself, and that is what's going to bring you your answers here. That's what the authenticity is. And then from that platform, new love is either going to breathe new love into your current partnership or relationships, or it's going to bring a new love to you. All right? So this was an interesting pile. I had a card literally fly out of another deck as I was setting this up, right before the video, onto the floor, and I wasn't even going to pick a card from that pile, but I grabbed it because I realized it was for you. You need to be in a relationship where you're building blocks, okay? This card is a sign that you will attract a solid relationship, okay? So for those of you that you're like, you know what, someone left me, it's time for me to leave, my relationship fell apart or it's currently falling apart, and you're going through this huge grieving, I'm here to let you know you are going to bring in a very solid new love into your life. I don't know the timing on that. It's going to happen when you are ready, okay? But don't worry about that, please. That's number 1, okay? For already established relationships, you're working on making them stronger, okay? But both of you have to be honest, and you both have to lay the bricks together to make it strong. You have to build this together. This soulmate connection will only bring in new love when you build it together. Okay, so that message really needed to come in for a couple of you here. Wow, I got from every one of my romantic decks. You're the lucky pile here. Now then we got clarity. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. That one's very clear. We already talked about that. It's simply another reiteration. Wonderful. And then from the love is in the air, butterflies, you're getting a second chance at love. Okay, so that very much goes with the new love card. But you're either getting a second chance with the person you're currently with, or someone new is coming in. And this new person may be around you. They could be someone around you already. You know who I'm talking about. This new love could be someone returning to your life. In this pile, I feel like there's a lot of different possibilities here. Okay? Could be a love returning. But this is a very significant answer. You are getting a beautiful second chance at love. Okay? Love that message. So let's complete here with, oh, I love it from the tarot. Okay. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving away from drama and conflict. You're moving away. You've decided, I'm done. I'm setting all of my 6 swords on my ship. I'm not fighting anymore. I'm not arguing. I have clarity. I'm moving away from the unclarity. See, the waves represent unclarity emotionally and mentally, but they can also represent drama and challenge. And you don't need that in your life, okay? So the 6 of Swords follows the 5. With the 5 of Swords, it could mean that there's more than one person involved here. Maybe the grief is because there is a third party. Maybe there's someone else involved here, and this is what has compelled you to seek clarity, to dive deeper into self-love and personal authenticity. And now you know exactly where you're pointing your ship, okay? That is a beautiful message. Oh yeah, you're making a very strong decision in this Venus retrograde. See how very steady that ship is, and how that beautiful man, woman is standing there. Very clear. There's a very clear energy around them. They know where they're going, okay? And you know exactly where you're going because it's followed by the star. You're following your star. You're going towards your dreams. I love it. And there's a beautiful angel here. Oh, I love this deck. I don't know if it's still available out there. It was my very first tarot deck I got 25 years ago. I love this deck. I'll list it in the description below for you. You're moving towards what you want. She opened up Pandora's box, okay? In Greek mythology, Pandora was the keeper of all of the emotions of humanity. And she released everything. So you're releasing everything. You're not keeping the box closed anymore. And it's funny because in the box, what she's releasing is dragonflies. And dragonflies are the breakers of illusion. You're removing all of the illusions and delusions and disappointments in your life around love, creativity, and abundance so that you can bring in exactly what you want. And at the end of it, it's the angel Hope that's standing there. She's Archangel Gabriel's twin flame or counterpart. The Archangel Hope. There's hope, okay? But you're going in from the Six of Swords to the Star. Hope is on the other side of this, and you know it. You can feel it somewhere very deep inside of your being, even though you're still in the grieving process, okay? Don't rush through it, pile 2. Give yourself the time that you need here. But just know that your star is coming in. Oh, I love this message. And I also want to say, you know, sometimes the Six of Swords, like the Six of Cups in the Tarot, can be a return of a loved one, okay? Can be someone returning from your past. Yep, beautiful, beautiful messages. So pile number 2, these were your messages. If you like them, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I put up a video. I don't post more than one every approximately 3 weeks right now. When I start doing shorts, you'll probably see those at least once a week. All righty, and then please share this with those that you think this would be helpful for, because I'm ultimately here as a cosmic being, guide, and counselor for the earth and the human collective. And these messages are really meant to hopefully help you on your journey, knowing that you're always the guide in your life. You're the one manning your own ship. I am only here helping you, maybe bringing in resonance with what you've already been thinking about, okay? I'm just clarifying it a little bit for you, or giving you a little push, hopefully. All righty, thank you so, so much. Pile number 2, and let's go to pile number 3. So pile number 3, you are the pink Rhodochrosite, but also my singles. Let's put that right there. I'd like her to wrap that up there. Beautiful. What is coming towards you? Is there a return to love, return to creativity, beauty, abundance? What is going on? How is Venus returning to your life? Well, this is really interesting. Maybe you're meant to be working with children right now. Perhaps you're single parents and you're raising a child alone. You feel like you don't have a lot of help, okay, is what I'm getting for some of you. Or perhaps you're part of a larger tribe or family where maybe you are a single parent and the other parent just kind of comes and goes, or they're not always, or maybe they're completely gone. But you've got friends, family, you've got help, okay? So I'm getting definitely a message about people who are parenting right now, but also this could be a pile for those of you that are teachers, that it's time, but it's time to work with children. One of your guidances here right now is to really work with children, okay? So this Venus retrograde, you're out literally working with your own children, you're working with other people's children, you're around a lot of children. If you're an older person, you're just around a lot of young people, okay? But the last message I'm getting with this is it's about working on your inner child and getting more playful. Bring more playfulness into your life right now. I love that. So the goddess Damara is helping you with guiding children and also guiding your own inner child. I love it. And then we have the butterfly maiden. So pile number 3, you're going through a huge change and transformation in your life. You're becoming a butterfly. You're the caterpillar who's gone through many stages to now become the butterfly. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which is going to bring great blessings in. I love those messages. So during Venus retrograde, I'm seeing a lot of being outside, taking time out for yourself. I'm seeing a lot of getting outside, being in nature, connecting with children, connecting with animals, maybe surrounding yourself with plant medicine and butterflies. You know, it was very interesting. And we'll see if this happens for a third time. But in the last 2 weeks, actually 10 days, twice now I have had a baby praying mantis, which is an insect, come into my bedroom. Now I have a screen on my bedroom window, but I don't know how it's gotten in. I'm on the 3rd floor of a giant apartment complex. There's no trees right in front of my complex. Right in front of my apartment. And I don't think praying mantises fly. I could be wrong. I've never seen them fly, but twice now I've had to save it, take it outside, put it onto a beautiful plant. But it doesn't escape me the message that the praying mantis has. It literally is about praying. They have an alien face, almost an angelic extraterrestrial face, and their hands come together like praying like this. And so I realized it's in my life for a reason. And so here when we see these 2 cards with a lot of nature, a lot of flower medicine and butterflies, I'd like you to be aware of how nature is wanting to communicate with you right now. Okay? Beautiful messages. So from the hero's journey, pile number 3, wow, that is insane. Okay, the return. We're in Venus retrograde and you're getting a return. Own your mastery. The return. I'm going to have to read from this one. Own your mastery. You are returning to who you really are. That's the transformation. You are coming fully into your own sovereignty, pile number 3. You are becoming the master that you actually already are. You're simply realizing it, okay? But also the return could be a return of a sacred divine counterpart, whether it's someone you've already met and they're returning from your past, or whether they're returning from another lifetime and you've never met them. That is number 4. But this is a beautiful message. I've never ever, since I've owned this deck, pulled this card. It's no longer just about you, but about all who will benefit from who you are. In your mind's eye, imagine that you are delivering a passionate graduation speech to a sea of eager students. There we have the students, the young people, right? Who are delivering, who are hanging onto your every word. You stand at the podium confidently sharing your story, reflecting upon your hero's journey. You reminisce about lessons and blessings learned and earned along the way. Your words become seeds planted in fertile soil in the minds and the hearts of all those who you are destined to be changed by your wisdom. I'm getting chills all over my body. Yes, Jackie, this is for you. And yes, Brita, this is for you. Okay, I'm just clarifying. At some point, you notice you are no longer telling a story about how you found the elixir of the gods, but how you've now embodied it. So you are here to become a master. Pile 3, you're on the ascension pathway. No doubt about it. You're ascending. You're becoming the master. And it's no longer about telling the story. It's now about becoming the love that you want to create in your life. Okay? Between words, when you pause for breath, you continue to radiate a life-affirming message that alchemically alters all who are blessed to be in your sphere of influence. That is a profound message. That is profound. Sit with it. That is profound. Okay. And moving on. Courage. It's going to take courage, but you've got it. You've had, pile 3, you've had so many lifetimes. Not just here, but in the multiverse. You've had so many lifetimes in the multiverse. You are the spiritual warrior. No doubt in my mind. This is a time for new beginnings in your life. A challenging cycle is coming to an end. Be courageous and victory will be yours. I love it. Pile number 3. I know it's been a long journey, but this is time to start celebrating how far you've come and where you're going, because, honey, you're reaching the stars. You're reaching the stars, and you're getting a return to who you are, but I also feel like you're also bringing in a divine counterpart, okay? Whether that's solely in love. I don't think it's solely in love. I think it's also in business and friendship as well. So let's now look at the love portion here. From the whispers of love, we have getting to know each other. So you are bringing someone in. Or if you pick this pile, but you're not single, you're just recently dating someone, you're getting to know them. But this says, take your time. Don't be in a rush to get to know them. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. This is so beautiful. Oh, it's funny. I'm already getting signs here. I'm feeling from the beginning all the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the butterflies. And then with Damara, the earth energy, I'm getting all the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And then now I'm getting all the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. But not only that, this is Neptune with his trident riding a beautiful seashell with a swan. And is that like a unicorn? It's like it's the water unicorn. That is such a beautiful visual, pile 3. That is so beautiful. You are going to get the most amazing love. So you are returning to the most amazing love, pile number 3. But take your time in getting to know each other. And you know what? That's also number 44. That is a master number. But you know what? You've got to choose love. So they're saying courageous. You've got to have courage. It may not be easy going in. You've got to slowly get to know each other. But you've got to choose love. And not only that, what I'm getting here is you may actually have choices in love. That's what I was picking up. And you may not know which is the right choice. You could have some conflicted thoughts or feelings about this. So sit with it. Get to know if you have 2, 3, 4 people coming in. It's not about how many. Get to know each one slowly. You're going to know who it is. I think one of the big messages with this is, and I'm getting very strong earth energy here too, I think they're going to have strong earth and water. Now, it doesn't mean it's their sun sign. Could be their moon, Venus, Mars, rising. But I think they're going to have strong water, Pisces especially somewhere in their chart. But I'm feeling both Cancer, Scorpio as well. And then I'm getting, for some reason, Virgo energy. And believe it or not, I'm getting Libra as well. You're going to have to choose. Oh my gosh. But take your time. Please take your time. Let's see what the rest of the cards want to say to us. They're going to give us some guidance. Yep, there's new love coming. A new door to love is soon opening for you. New love is on the way, but this can also be a new phase in your current relationship. So if you chose this already in a current relationship and you wanted to know, is this the one? Then I think the answer might be yes. Okay. But something's going on in this relationship where there's new love coming into it. Yeah, enjoy the excitement. There's a new phase in your love life. That's the answer. A new phase in your love life, whether it's a growing of the current relationship you're just developing, or whether it's brand new love coming in or returning to your life. However, you have to say goodbye to something. I'm getting a very clear message on this. Now I know why they said choose love. If you want to bring in this divine counterpart, this return, don't be casually dating and holding on to others' place. You need your love life to be completely clean. No one you're holding on to anymore. Not a person here or there that you're thinking about or randomly going out with whenever they ask you out. If you're going to continue to just kind of date around until the divine counterpart comes, the guides are saying, no, that's not how this works. If you want a true divine counterpart, you need to clear the decks, okay? And that may be easy and it may not be easy. And guess what? If you have someone from your past that you were to tell me, well, Eve, I've cleared everyone, but there's someone still in my mind's eye that I can't stop thinking about him every once in a while. He just comes in, then I'm going to say that's okay. As long as you're not holding on to him in the physical in a way that's not letting this new door open. Because I'm feeling like there's something blocking this new love. Okay? So time to say goodbye doesn't mean clearing your mental body of every single person when there's someone in your mind that doesn't completely want to leave. I'm saying don't hold on to them in the physical. Okay? Clear them out of your physical reality. The situation or relationship you're in is facing a dead end. So this could also mean that you're currently dating around or dating in a certain way or dating a certain person, but it's friends with benefits and it's in and out. It never goes anywhere. And your guides are saying it's time to leave. Okay? It's time to move on and let go, because only this is what's going to bring a new beginning. Okay? Yeah, so you've got it, but you've got to choose to want to have this, right? And if you're not ready, if you don't have the courage yet to do that, then that's okay. You know, I don't ever push people to go beyond where they are ready to go, but I remind them of what's there and what is awaiting them once they are ready. Okay, so let's go a little bit further. So they said new love. Okay, time to say goodbye to anything that's interfering. And again, could be all these other people around your life. But you know what I'm also getting, Pile 3? This could be friends interfering too, giving you their feedback on what you think you should be doing in your love life. Don't do that. You follow your own inner guidance, please. And then you're going to manifest your soulmate. Love it. Light a pink candle while you visualize your soulmate. Okay? Prayers and wishes are very important for you right now. This card also indicates that your manifestation will come into your reality soon, but it follows the time to say goodbye. And really, to me, the time to say goodbye and choosing to say goodbye is saying goodbye to anything that does not fully resonate with you. And I mean fully. It's at your frequency completely. It's either at your frequency or it isn't. So let's complete with this. Oh, there we go. I love it. So from the love is in the air, this person is a whole vibe. What did I just say? It has to be really at your frequency. So the one you want to bring in, the one that's meant for you, they are a whole vibe and they are meeting you at your frequency. I love it. So let's finish here with the tarot. We have the Six of Cups. You're ready. You're ready for this beautiful love. Six of Cups is a soulmate card. She's ready. She's holding that sixth cup in her hand. She's holding these beautiful white lilies, of peace and love, and she's waiting. So I'm kind of seeing, pile 3, you've been waiting for quite a while, and you might still need to wait a little while, but it's having faith. You're holding that sixth cup. Don't forget that cup of love. Fill it. Make sure it's filled, and don't fill it with people that are unhealthy for you. Only fill it with your own energy, okay? Because you're bringing in a whole vibe, but you're also a whole vibe. Fill it with your own energy. Now, the Six of Cups can be a return of a divine counterpart from another lifetime or from the past. And I love it. Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is your ships are coming in. Yep. So still continue to be a little bit patient. It's still a card of needing to be a little bit patient, but it's more about the time of waiting is over, is what I'm getting. Okay. It's more the time of waiting is over. Your ships are coming in. Beautiful message. I love this. So pile number 3. Those were your messages. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. I do them approximately every 3 weeks. I will start doing shorts shortly, and those I'll probably put up like twice a week. All righty. And lastly, as we're leaving, please share my video, okay? Sending you so much love. So for my last pile, those of you that chose pile number 4, the mystery pile, we've got this beautiful greenish, bluish moss agate. So let's see, I'm going to put that right over there. And what's coming towards you? Is there a return to love, creativity, beauty, abundance? So far, I haven't really, except for maybe pile 1, I was feeling a lot of creativity and abundance. But pile 2 and 3 were very much about romance. So let's see pile number 4. What goddess is coming in for you? The goddess Artemis. She's the guardian. She's telling you your pathway is protected. You are loved. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So Artemis is one of the goddesses like Archangel Michael that guards our mission on the earth. So she is telling you right now that your mission on the earth is being guarded and protected. Your abundance is being guarded and protected. So for pile number 4, I'm kind of feeling like maybe this has something to do with abundance for you, okay? And your mission on this earth, and that the Venus retrograde is guiding you through this. And Artemis is one of the goddesses helping you here. You're being spiritually protected. Now she's also showing you there to be very focused in whatever intentions you set out into the universe right now. Do not allow yourself to be distracted by things that are not helping you, okay? Stay very focused, and you will reach your mark. I feel, pile number 4, you're going to be very busy in this time, okay? Oh, we got 2 goddesses came out for you. We've got the goddess of wisdom. So pile 4, you're really following your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, your intuition, but you may be my teacher pile. Your teachers, your counselors, your guides, your healers, you help others, but you know what to do. So Athena's saying, you know the answer here. Trust your inner wisdom and take the appropriate action without delay. So that's a very clear message for some of you, that maybe there's an action you need to take and you know the answer. And she's saying, don't sit on this one, right? Take the action without delay, because Artemis is pointing her arrow towards this message. Whenever you have a very clear answer, take an action. Got it. Beautiful messages here. And so from the hero's journey, what are you returning to? You're discovering your superpowers. Oh, I love this card. You're accessing 100% of your mojo. And you, oh, number 33, master number. Oh yeah, this is my teacher pile. Number 33, your guides, your mentors, your spiritual healers. Beautiful. But you're accessing everything about who you are. See in that message how you're a mirror image of yourself? You are bringing all parts of yourself home. So pile number 4, I feel like you might be doing some soul retrieval work. Whether you're consciously doing it or not, you might be doing it while you're asleep at night, while you're sleeping. You're doing soul retrieval, which means you're bringing to you all parts of yourself that you've left with other people, in other lifetimes, wherever you've left any piece of yourself, your energy, you're bringing it back to you. So let's read the messages for that. Discovering your superpower. Number 33. You are infinitely powerful, wise, strong, and blessed. Well, that's the goddess Athena, right? Yes. But guess what? You've only taken conscious ownership of about 5% of your natural divine inheritance. So pile number 4, you're being reminded that you have so many gifts, but you're not living them. You're not using them. So there's some very big reminder here. Without realizing it, most of your power, you've been giving it away to others. You've been putting it into some kind of cave and saying, I'll get to you later. Not ready to do it right now. Okay? It's funny. I don't know how my voice changed there. Yeah, I'm feeling pile number 4. When I say you relegated your power to a cave, it means your cave is your spiritual body. So in order to access your full mojo, you've got to live in your spiritual body, not your physical body. And as I say that, I'm not saying get out of your physical body. I'm saying your physical body is part of your spiritual body, not the other way around. But if all you're focusing on is the mundane physical world and you're not doing your spiritual things, you're not accessing your spiritual tools, you're not inviting your angels and guides to come in and work with you, because yes, you have to open your front door and tell your angels, please come in and help me. Live with me, eat with me, break bread with me. You've got to open the door and invite them in. They cannot come in without your permission. And also call your soul fully into your physical body. The soul, it's above us and around us. Our physical body ultimately lies within our soul, but we form like a umbrella around our physical body, like pushing access to our soul away. I'm trying to describe this so you understand it. And so pile number 4, your soul is saying, I need to be fully in charge right now. That is how you're going to access 100% of your mojo. If you can't do this on your own, though, invite an ally to hold your hand, okay? As you discover the beauty and the usefulness of your shadow. So you've got to do some shadow work here. Pile 4, you're my pile that's doing a lot of shadow work right now. Perhaps you're on the dark night of the soul. That, it's funny I decided to call it my mystery pile, right? Because there's something mysterious going on here, but you're rebirthing yourself here. As you work with your shadow, you will find that it will no longer become your shadow. You will know that it will actually become your mojo. Yeah, pile number 4, you've deleted, disowned yourself in some form. And it could just be that you've not wanted to work in your spiritual body, or you've not wanted to work in your emotional body. You've been very focused on your physical and mental only, and your financial, and you've discarded the most significant part of who you are. And so in order to fully embody your mission on this earth, you need to access your full mojo. So pile number 4, I'm telling you, you're my pile. I feel like Venus retrograde is about you accessing your abundance and your creativity, and maybe thirdly, your love. But I feel like it's your abundance, your creativity, your mission. And then the other thing that can interfere with us accessing our mojo is when you are always giving your power away to others, where you're always the yes person for everyone else, but not for yourself. You're relegating your superpowers to your shadow. And this message here today is say, bring yourself home. Open up your shadow, bring all of your superpowers home. So what are we bringing in? We're bringing in freedom. Yeah, you want freedom here. It is your time to shine. Pile 4, this needs to be about you now, not about everyone else. Replace the yes man with the no woman, okay? Use the sacred no. No, no, no. This is not what I want, or this is not for my highest good. Might be for your good, but it's not for mine. Might be great for your ego, but this is doing nothing for me. And ultimately, it's not helping you either. Okay. Freedom belongs to those who feel, see, and breathe. Okay. So let me repeat that again. Freedom belongs to those who feel, see, and breathe it. Breathe in freedom. Bring freedom home. You have made it through the darkness to the light within. So during this Venus cycle, you are going from the darkness through the light. So as I'm talking about your superpowers, you may have already reached this place where you're accessing them and you're like, Eve, I just went through that. I'm not there anymore. I'm leaving it behind. You may be currently going through it, or you're coming into starting it. But either way, you are going through the darkness into the light, and freedom. Freedom is what is awaiting you. That is so beautiful. So let's look at about what's returning to you in your romantic life. I want to know about romance here. We've got romance. Okay. Love it. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Now, when I see romance, I'm getting with this is about a mutually loving relationship. It's where you both lavish each other with love and attention. It's an equal relationship. See how they're dancing together in the cosmos? That is so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm getting a lot of water energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. And air energies too. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Count your blessings. There's miracles and blessings coming to you in your love life, number 4. Okay, so maybe there's new romance coming. Maybe romance is coming in. Maybe pile number 4, you really actually are my single pile. Okay, and in order to access true love, though, you've got to free yourself from whatever shadow has been going on, right? Everything has its gifts. So The tool they're giving you is to count your blessings. Really have gratitude. Miracles, but there's miracles and blessings coming. Yep, beautiful messages. So from the romance deck, what are we getting? Okay, you need to focus on home and family, or that's where you have been focusing. Perhaps all of your time has been going to home and family. You have not been focusing it on your love life, but it's also telling me that there could be some changes coming in regards to your family or your home. So pile number 4, maybe you're moving home, maybe you're buying a home. Maybe you've been very tired and very focused on the mundane because you've been trying to move your family, or you've been trying to change homes. You don't know where you're living. Something's going on in terms of your home. Maybe you're bringing someone into your home, or there's something going on with your family. A relocation could be possible, but also maybe you're starting a family together. Okay, so beautiful messages. So that's messages for some of you. And then for others of you that are, I think, mainly single or feeling pretty single, to be in the now. So for those of you that are single or not, that are in a relationship, being in the now is important for your love life no matter what. Release any expectations or worries about the future, because it's only being present in the now that you can manifest the future you want. So the guidance tool here, aside from counting your blessings, finding the miracle in everything, because there's always a beautiful oyster in the pearl, right? You know what I think that's so awesome about the story of the pearl is when you think about the oyster, it's actually not a pretty shell. When you find a closed oyster at the bottom of the ocean, it's an ugly looking thing, right? There's nothing substantially beautiful about it. It's just like a shell, you know? But then when you open it up to reveal this beautiful oyster, this beautiful pearl, it's like, how on earth did this oyster create this beautiful pearl? Well, that's about finding the blessing in disguise. So pile number 4, you've got a lot of different things that you're working through this summer and this retrograde. You're looking for gratitude around every corner. You're finding the blessing in disguise, no matter what it is that's going on in your life. You could have things going on within your home environment or family, or you could be single, looking for love. Regardless, the answer is to be present to this. You can't change anything in your life unless you accept your current situation. So she's inviting you to be in the present. And I love it too, because has crystals all around her and she's doing yoga, right? And she's praying, meditating. So these are the tools you're being invited to use. I got a lot of cards for pile number 4. But I'm being told, in terms of your love life or your heart energy, there's rigidity. You haven't been letting love in, or you haven't been wanting to work on your emotional body. And that's creating delays and obstacles in your life, pile 4. You cannot live life with your heart closed. They're showing a sign of a castle with no doorway open, right? Is there a doorway? There is. But usually there's a drawbridge out and there isn't. There are invisible walls around you. Notice how that says invisible. Again, we're going into the shadow that are preventing love from coming to you. In order to experience love, you need to open yourself up and let your guard down. So it's asking you here to work with your emotional body. Let love in. Self-love. There you go. Work on self-love. Self-love is what is going to bring everything in that you want in your love life, pile number 4. Okay? Face your fear. It's about facing your fears. Sit with yourself and face your fears when it comes to love. Okay, so this is about love. You're returning to love, but to do so, You've got to face your deepest fears around it, whether you're in a current relationship, not sure where it's headed right now, or whether you're completely single, wanting to bring new love in. Face your fears. That's your shadow. And you're going to access 100% of your mojo, okay? This is so beautiful. So when you face your fears, only you, oh wow, only you, you're going to bring in someone who really sees you, and only you. When you access your full heart space, the people around you that truly love you, they're going to really see you, and they're going to see really who you are. And the people that really see you, those are the ones that are going to stay in your life. And everyone else will move away, okay? But someone sees you, and only you, as the person that they really want to be with. I love that. So you lie at the center of someone's heart here, or some certain people's heart, and they love you, but they're going to really love you when you're authentic to who you are. Okay? So let's look at the last cards here from the tarot, because they're guiding you. Pile number 4, every message seems to be reiterating this shadow work. Okay? The 4 of Cups. So in your love life, the 4 of Cups is someone who's holding back from love. Uh-oh, I'm too afraid, I'm too afraid, I'm too afraid. I don't want to leave my comfort zone. But they're saying, leave your comfort zone. So in this card, it's really interesting. Is she holding something? She's holding a flower in her lap. Like she knows that she wants love. And around her, she's got 2 women talking to her. So this can either be friends, colleagues, family, people trying to help you open up your heart and do your shadow work, or these can be 2 people preventing you from doing it. I'm not sure which one it is. That guidance is up to you. So ask yourself, do you have people around you helping you or hindering you? Because if you've got people gossiping in your ear or telling you you're not ready for your love, or you're looking for love in the wrong places, or this person isn't healthy for you, or that, whatever it is, I want you to sit with this and ask yourself, are they helping you? Okay, but no matter what, with this 4 of Cups, I do sense you want to have the people around you that are going to help you in your love life. Okay, absolutely. And I love it. The 10 of Swords. It's an ending. When we get to the 10, it's over. Your anxiety is over. You're moving away from all of these worries and fears, and you're leaving them. They've exhausted you. You're going beyond them. So this cycle you've been in, pile number 4, you're leaving it. So you're leaving it throughout this Mercury retrograde. I love it. I love that. And we're ending with the 6 of Pentacles, okay? That's about working together in unison with somebody else. So pile number 4, this is definitely about your mission and your career. And I feel about building abundance in your life and creativity. You're bringing more of that in because we're ending with the Pentacles. So you're wanting to create a lot more abundance and creativity, and you're wanting to do it with others. So there's something about mutual reciprocity here. And then when it comes to your love life, you want to build a relationship with someone together. It has to be mutually beneficial. It has to be the person that sees you and only you, and you see them and only them. I love these messages. I love them. Okay, beautiful. So those were your messages, pile 4. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you will be notified whenever I have new videos out, which I do about every 3 months. I'll start doing shorts shortly. Gotta just have time to do that, to start it anyways. And when I do the shorts, I'll probably do them once to twice a week. Okay, but right now, if you want something like weekly, I would strongly suggest you check out my Instagram handle, where I put messages up at least once a week. Sending you all so many blessings, and please share this video with others. Blessings to all.